After 2 days of opening packs, it's finally time to play a game. And my first opponent is DJ Breezy, and I feel bad. This guy has an all-bronze lineup, as I should have. Now, to be fair, I didn't throw all my gold players onto a team and just stack the deck like that. No, I have a few gold players and I'm going to work around them with a bench full of silver and bronze players. With the exception of J.R. Smith, my 6th man. And actually, let's get into that real quick. Because in my last video, I was opening packs and I pulled Kobe Bryant. That's the highest rated player I've ever pulled from a pack in either game. And people were getting on me about that. They were saying all types of things about me, my personality, my basketball IQ, even sexuality, because I made satire. I was being sarcastic about pulling Kobe Bryant in a pack. First off, I don't see how anybody's couldn't figure that out. It's just obvious that a person being sarcastic in that situation. And second, when in the hell did Kobe Bryant become so important, so near and dear to your heart personally, that you're gonna get on somebody and insult them because they can make a joke? They can't even make jokes about Kobe Bryant now. That's how serious it is, Kobe fans. Wait, hold on. I'm just trying to understand it. Did he baptize you? Did he kiss you at birth? Did he come to your christening? Did he get you a birthday present this year? Did he show up at your high school graduation, your elementary school, whatever you're at? When did Kobe Bryant get so big that he's above even making jokes about? You gotta be kidding me. But you know what? I'm gonna get back into this gameplay because Paul George is doing his thing right now, and he's been doing it, and he's still doing it. And I don't want Kobe Bryant to spoil that for him. Because Paul George is legit. Paul George is a star. He is the man. I'm gonna show you why I got so excited when I pulled him from that pack. Paul George, wide open. They can't guard this man. Swish. Paul George is unstoppable. Greg Monroe, he's a great big man, but I don't like having this many gold players. I forgot that he was on this first game. I took him out after this, unfortunately, because he's a really solid player, actually. And then look at that dish from Greg Monroe to Paul George. Two guys can't stop him. Paul George is the truth. Now, about my team, what I've noticed is that a lot of teams sag off heavily. So you gotta really make sure that you're on top, because situations like that, that's just stupid. Why would Zach Randolph run off of his man at the three-point line to go double team a guy who's not even that great of a finisher in the first place, while he's being defended by OJ Mayo still? The computer makes a lot of dumb mistakes, and it kind of feels like my player, we have to go guard every single guy. And look at Rashard Lewis, that is my sleeper pick. I talked about him on Twitter. If you guys aren't following me on Twitter, follow me there, because I talk a lot of 2K on Twitter. And I'm very responsive on Twitter. But Rashard Lewis, I was telling everybody about how this guy is the truth. If you have him inside of your starter pack or a bronze pack, keep that guy. He will not be leaving my team anytime soon. And right there, I was having some trouble with the controls. I'm still having a lot of trouble with the controls. I really do not like them. I would like to go back to the 2K13 controls, but I need my alley-oops. You guys know how I play. And Paul George swishes another one. This guy is unstoppable. They have no answer for him. He hasn't missed a shot yet. That was a huge defensive lapse on my part, but we're going to run a very fast offense, put him on his toes. From Hibbert back out to George. Come on, folks. They've done that 1,000 times in real life. They're teammates. This is nothing new here. And OJ Mayo, he's doing a great job at point guard. OJ Mayo and Paul George do not miss shots. I'm having a little trouble with Kobe, but when I need a fast or unexpected score, Kobe's usually there for me. Also, I like the fact that he brings the ball up court, because OJ Mayo isn't known as a prototypical point guard. That's just his backup position. And Steve Blake, he tried to thread the needle just now. I don't know what he was thinking, if he thought he was Chris Paul for a second, but OJ Mayo has a wide open shot, and that guy does not miss shots. I literally have gone games without missing shots with OJ Mayo. He is that much of a sharpshooter. Probably my best shooter. And I told you, he does not miss shots. Him and Paul George are pretty much unstoppable at the perimeter. And I'm running a floppy play. They don't have that many plays in this year's game. They seem pretty simple on top of that. But another good shot. I got J.R. Smith some action inside this game. You guys know that he's the 6th man of the year, so why not make him the 6th man of my team? And that's some great defense by Kobe Bryant. He gets a lot of tips. He gets his hands on the ball often. He's a great decoy for the offense, and on defense, he's there. His stats may not show how good he actually is. And Paul George, 9 for 9. What more can you ask for? And that guy, he made an easy 3. At this point, the 3s go in pretty often because we're not even in the 8th seed yet. We're out of the playoffs at the moment. That's why I really don't like the idea of people making videos talking about how the 3-point success is high. Of course it's going to be high right now because it's on like pro mode right now, pro default. But as you get higher in the seeds, the sliders are going to go up, they said. So I got to give it time. As I swish a 3 of my own, that man Paul George does not miss shots. I think at the end of the game it says he goes like 10 for 11. And the only miss he had was on an alley-oop that rimmed out. So, you know, that's not really a miss in my opinion. That doesn't show it. That's just the game's probability rate. And Kobe Bryant, I cannot get his release down for the life of me, but his shots go in. And Steve Blake, that was a very high pick and roll. I'm trying to cut up the pass. I tipped it, and then it looked like he threw the ball through my body to get it to Brendan Wright. I don't know how he got that off just now, but Steve Blake, hey, he's looking like Chris Paul for real for a second. Just now, he tried to play the passing lanes. It didn't work out. He reaches, Kobe teaches, and he finishes in between not 1, not 2, but 3 Memphis Grizzlies at the same time. Right now, we're shooting pretty well, but the only reason why the score is even somewhat close is because of the 3-point success. He was literally shooting it right in my face and making it like nothing. And I know he did not see that coming. The alley layup to OJ Mayo in traffic from Kobe Bryant. He doesn't know what to do right now. Back to Rashard Lewis. Back to Kobe Bryant. Drive in. Back out to Rashard Lewis. Excellent release. That is going down. Rashard Lewis is that hidden sleeper pick. He has good stamina. He's a good rebounder. His height lets him block ridiculous shots. I blocked Shaq before with him. And he has a great outside shot, which keeps most of the 4s and 5s away from the basket at the perimeter as Paul George gets his only miss of the game. That's what I was talking about, folks. That's his only miss. He is the beast. But when Rashard Lewis keeps these 4s and 5s away from the basket, they're busy guarding me at the perimeter. They're jumping away at me. They're like 20 feet away from the rebound. Roy Hibbert has a 99 offensive rebound, so I'll pretty much just keep shooting until I make it. Although I don't miss often anyway, I shoot about 65% from my team after all this time. And right now, Rashard Lewis is doing exactly what I said he's going to do. He blocks shots, he gets the ball out in transition, and he's just a great player to have for a bronze-free player. No signature skills needed at all. If you have him, or, you know, use him. If you don't have him, you might want to open a bronze pack. And Zach Randolph, they're double teaming him. That's the thing about the post. If a person is good in the post, you're going to have to draw a double team. Otherwise, your guy will get scored on. It's a tough situation, but you don't want to let the computers do it because they will always screw up. And J.R. Smith, with that 92 speed and quickness, you are not catching this man. I don't know how I didn't get that just now. He's going to force the 3. He did not want the 2. He was so desperate just now that he gave away a turnover, and that led to a J.R. Smith alley-oop again. This guy, he had enough. Paul George, 23 points in 17 minutes. If he would have let me finish this game, I guarantee that would have been a too much Paul George. 10 of 11. OJ Mayo, he started off real rough, but he got a little bit better. Trust me, that was his worst game ever. Like 5 for 14. That does not happen. I hope you guys enjoyed the game. I'll be back with another one tomorrow.